In this video, we will show you how to model FTC water storage tanks for Revit, showcasing FTC Tanks modularized panel type fiberglass reinforced plastic water tanks and custom solutions, enabling you to more easily incorporate the FTC Tanks FRP water storage tanks into your design project. FTC Tanks offers Revit models covering their modularized FRP water storage tanks with custom solutions to support architects and designers to accurately represent their products in design projects. The FRP modular panel type water storage tanks are delivered in a Revit Showcase project file with the startup page. The opening page includes information about the technical characteristics of the panel water tanks. These models are meant for preliminary design and layout. Contact FTC Tanks for accurate shop drawings and to confirm final design and layout. Additional information shares how to bring the water storage tanks into your project and supports beginner, intermediate, and advanced Revit users. It also provides examples of how to model the steel support beams and steel upstand supports that fit your water tank design and layout. The tank panels come in 11 heights to support your design requirements for the amount of water you want to store. The Revit family allows you to select which positions the panel edge should be shown, as well as other options. The 1000mm assembly allows 4 sides, 3 sides, 2 sides, 1 side, or no sidewalls to be shown. The panel edge to be set for full, half, or none to avoid Revit clashes between connected panels and corners. The roof panel has options for a standard roof panel with air vent, manhole, float valve chamber, or roof inlet. The bottom panel can be a standard bottom panel or a drain panel. You can select which position you would like to place the inlet, outlet, overflow, flange heater, and side manway. In the dimensions sections of the properties palette, you can see and change the sizes for the connections if needed. The 500mm half sidewall panel has similar options to the 1000mm panel, but not all of the options. It has the same 11 heights as the 1000mm panel. The 500mm assembly allows 4 sides, 3 sides, 2 sides, 1 side, or no sidewalls to be shown. The panel edge can be set for full, half, or none to avoid Revit clashes between connected panels and corners. The roof panel has options for a standard roof panel or air vent, and the bottom panel for the 500mm panel only offers a standard bottom panel. You can only select the panel position you want for the inlet, outlet, and overflow, as well as see and change the sizes for their connections. FTC Tanks offers internally or externally braced configurations for tanks over 8.2 feet in height when placed on steel support skids. To avoid any stainless steel contact with water, externally braced tanks are recommended when there is at least 2 feet of clearance around the tank. The FTC tank ladders come with an option to have a cage. The pipe connectors on the panels enable you to more quickly and easily add piping to the inlet, outlet, and overflow connections. The FTC Tank steel beams can be accessed from the Beam tool in the Structure tab. Select a 200 by 100 steel beam to model the main beams for the steel skid. Main beams must be installed perpendicular to the concrete dunnage, spaced at 1000mm or 500mm center to center, depending on the bottom panel size. To further adjust the beams, you can use the grips to lengthen or shorten the steel beam. To support tank panels from 2.5 meters to 6 meters in height, FTC Tanks also offers T-bars for the steel skids in addition to the dunnage and steel beams. If you copy the sample models into your project, you can right-click and use the Create Similar tool to model a T-bar beam. To adjust the beam, use the grips to model the T-bar according to your design. You can also access the T-bar using the Beam tool. Then model and adjust the T-bar as needed. And of course, you can copy and paste them once you've already placed them into your project design. You can add the steel upstand using the column tool in the Structure tab. Select the 1 to 4 meter height upstand steel support leg from the Properties palette. To complete the upstand support, you can use the beam tool to add the 1 to 4 meter steel upstand support arm. You can quickly and easily snap to the top of the upstand columns to lay out the upstand support arms. Once placed, you can set or modify the work plane for the support arms to set them at the correct height. To add the 1000 mm FRP modular panels to your design project, select the Components tool on the Architecture tab. Pick the panel height that meets your design requirements. Place the panel on the skid by selecting the work plane and setting it to the skid top work plane. Since the location of the panel in this project requires only one panel edge to be modeled, I'll set all the panel edge positions to none and full for the panel edge position that fits the design. Once I've placed the panels, I can copy them to finish the layout. To complete the design, I can add the 500 mm half sidewall panels to the location that requires them. Making sure that the correct panel edge is showing for the design. You can also set the correct work plane after placing the panels, if they are not at the correct height upon placement. Based on the project design, I can make the inlet and outlet selections for the panel position of the panel edge. For another selection of the design, we need to add a manhole and a ladder to the panels. Select 2 for the roof panel to add the manhole. Wherever you place a manhole, you will also want to add a ladder. In the Components tool, select the ladder with the correct height for the water storage tank in your design. You can also add the cage and handrails during or after placement. To add external bracings to panels 8.2 feet and higher, select Column in the Structure tab. Then select the correct bracing height to match the design. Place it on the overhang portion of the steel support beam and adjust it to the correct height using any of the Revit tools available within your project. Once you have the first bracing correctly placed, use the Array tool to quickly and easily place the rest of the bracings for the project. That concludes this FTC Tanks workflow tutorial. You can find and download the FTC Tanks Revit models on BIMobject.com to help facilitate more accurate design intent models. Please contact FTC Tanks for additional information.